Welcome back everybody to another episode of Rogue Legacy. It has indeed been a while, but I wanted to focus on recording the entirety of Dark Souls 2 first before I then really just focus on this game and everything that it contains. But let's not wait much longer here. Let's instead use / choose the Barbarian King. I think that is probably a good idea. I like him very much. I say this in every episode, but man, it is so true. I love him. Love those guys. Anyway, what are we gonna choose now? Magic damage? I don't think so. Mana? I don't think so either, really. Let's maybe check out the rest of these guys first, and only then focus on maybe spending some money in the manor. Alright. But anyway, let's maybe talk very quickly about what happened last time. We challenged Alexander for the first time, that is the boss of the forest, and he of course fucked us up quite badly, but admittedly not too shabby of a fight now, was it? Because I actually ended up dealing quite a bit of damage to him. I think I got him like half down, which is pretty significant for like the whole thing being my first attempt. So I think our focus now for these next few episodes, or at the very least this one, is going to be maybe just leveling up a little bit, right? Just gathering gold, trying to get a bigger damage output, because Leroy, I think, mentioned it on the last episode, or at least in the comments of that last episode, that it would be really freaking sweet if I could one-shot the guys, the little tiny skulls that that Alexander spawns. So that is going to be a big focus for me now, just trying to very slowly but surely up my damage so I can then have a much better time in that boss fight, and that should be pretty possible in my opinion. Doesn't sound too horrible now, does it? All we gotta do is explore the castle some more, and eventually, alright, that is now a fucked up situation right here though, but eventually just then yeah, level us up, go to the boss again, try him again, be successful hopefully, and then move on. Of course, forest is still our next goal right here. That is the immediate objective that we have right now. After that, of course, focus is going to shift to the Maya and then the Land of Darkness. But alright, so we have picked up one chest so far. Probably want to run across and destroy all these things. Always destroy as much as possible, just so that we can find some extra like health or even gold. I'm also fine with gold, but that was a little close, at least too close for my taste, but it's all going quite okay. Despite me taking a lot of hits, I'm pretty okay when it comes to damage still, so maybe it's just me not having played the game for a good while. Maybe that's just kind of distorted my whole perspective here, but it certainly seems like I'm taking less damage. Why that is, I couldn't tell you. Did we buy anything at the end of that last episode that I recorded? It really has been a while, but hopefully everybody is still very much looking forward to this whole nonsense right here, Rogue Legacy. Just a really well designed game. I think I read once that, or like, let's just maybe put it this way. I saw a discussion online whether Rogue Legacy is as good as Spelunky or not. That was a discussion that I read somewhere. I forget where, but it must have been some kind of forum or something like that. And people were really just saying that Rogue Legacy is not good at all because the replay value is very different from, say, a Spelunky, right? Because in Spelunky you start with a fresh new thing, always the same starting like requirements with every run that you get, right? In Rogue Legacy that is not the case. Very different in that regard, because you start with whatever you earned in the previous runs then. And while a lot of people were really against that, and I do totally also understand their criticism, I really like that Rogue Legacy is not your typical rogue-like / rogue-lite game. Instead, it is a little bit different, and I really like it for what it is. I almost kind of would say that it's not too much of a, yeah, like one of those games, right? One of those roguelite games. It's not necessarily too similar to Spelunky in that regard. I personally like to think of it more as a just really well-made Super Nintendo game. Like, that is almost kind of the vibe that I'm getting from it. The art style does perfectly fit into that, and then how the controls feel so tight and everything is just working really well. It feels like a really revolutionary Super Nintendo game for me, and I don't know. I don't know if that makes too much sense, but I'm really digging Rogue Legacy. I don't mind that it's maybe not as replayable as a Spelunky is. Spelunky probably the better game, also I should certainly stress that, but that is a totally different story. Anyway, journal entry 7. It is still night, past every window, blah blah blah. Alright, at least a whole waking day. It must be the adrenaline. I've never felt so powerful, yet simultaneously challenged. Alright, accelerating to charge through the rooms, cutting down enemy after enemy. This may sound crazy, but if this castle can somehow sense those within it, I fear it may hold malicious intent as well. Pretty interesting. Alright, I must stay alert. That basically sums it all up. That is basically Rogue Legacy. Oh, wrong way. Rogue Legacy in a nutshell right here. Always stay alert. If you take damage once, it's fairly likely that you're gonna take damage again, and at that point you might as well just die. At least my experience so far has been very much like that, right? At some point I just then start taking damage in a run, and then I don't know, you move on to the forest and shit does a lot more damage there, and then at that point you're very close to death already. But alright, I can certainly deal with the portrait. I can certainly pick up all this gold. I mean, thank you very much for all of that right now. Very much appreciated. And maybe we should now approach the forest. I don't really think that I want to challenge the boss with this run, honestly. I don't really think that that would be too viable. At least, I'm not aggressively, like, pursuing that. If we find the boss room in the forest, if we even get that far, I'm probably not going to enter him immediately. Much rather, I'm just going to keep farming some gold. And, yeah, of course, there might then come a time where I want to enter that boss fight, just because there isn't really anything else left at that point. But, okay, that is scary as all shit. Also, not really appreciating just how many there are. There seem to be... I don't know. That recharged all the health, didn't it? I don't know if I should really be pursuing this. It might be possible using my magic. It might. Oh, there we go. Pretty good. A lot of gold to be found, and also a chest. So what is this going to be? I take either gold or armor. Everything would be totally fine by me. Anyway, all right. 1,760 is what we got currently. The boss is right here, and look at this. So, in also some comment section, I don't know whether that was the last video or not, people were talking about the, what do you even call that? There was something that I gave to the guy in front of the castle, right? I forget what the item is called actually, but supposedly it is connected to this boss. And that is actually something that I didn't know about. I didn't know there would be another chance for us to fight him. At least that's what I assume this is. I just really, I could straight up not tell you. But we'll figure it out pretty soon, I would imagine. Right now I do still want to focus on the gold, though. I mean, 1 minute ago I said gold is going to be the absolute focus here. So let's not enter, enter the next boss room then. Anyway, 2,000 is really good. I'm really happy with that. What is over here? Oh, another teleporter, actually. So that should then be the Land of Darkness. Right, totally is. No point in going there. I'm gonna still explore the castle, at least until I then find the forest. Alright, there's no option right here. So where would the... Oh, there it is. Alright, I gotcha. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm still going to explore the rest of the castle. Maybe instead of then heading to the forest, I'm going to try out the special door then. The one that we just found, where the first boss at least usually is. But I still don't know what that is. But I would just expect it to be some kind of special, like, second encounter with the boss that we fought before. I don't know. Well, we'll check it out if we get to it. Oh, alright. Didn't really expect to stand on the shelf, but that's totally fine then. And now, soon enough, we should be running into the next teleporter and thus also the forest. At which point, I'm just gonna then head back and challenge that whole special room. Alright. But the forest is here. I don't know. See, the thing is, I so want to go back and find out what the heck all of that is about. But at the same time, you guys, I'm so scared. And it said I could very much use more gold, and the forest would probably give me that, but alright. Here goes nothing. Let's just check out what this whole magic door is. Oh, fucking hell. Neo. Lady McSorty. Is that my name? I didn't... What the shit is happening? Like, I don't know what life is anymore. So, we are now in the Matrix, then. Last time we ran into something similar to this, What the fuck? His level is 270... What? No. Right. So that was... that was the worst decision ever. I get to... I get to keep living, though. That is awfully nice. We're never entering that room again, I can tell you that. Right here, right now. That is a promise I can make. What the shit? Level 200? I didn't even know something like that existed in the game. That is nuts. That is straight up nuts. Alright, but anyway, let's forget about that. Let's calm down, because what we gotta do now is very much focus on a lot of things. Mostly the gold. The gold gain that we have. God damn it, I hate this room. I really do not appreciate the room. Alright, just pick up that last remaining coin and then just leave. It's pretty nice that they allow me to just keep on living, though. I didn't quite expect that, to be honest. Anyway. Wow, that was the worst timing there. I hesitated too, that sucks so much. Alright. Hopefully we're gonna find some more health in one of these upcoming rooms. Anyway. There we go. A lot better time. Thank you, Thumb. Thank you. Okay. But we're in the forest now. This is not like a walk in the park anymore. The castle kind of is, but this is now serious freaking business, especially if these skulls are getting involved. At that point, everything just starts sucking and starts being very difficult. Okay. Can probably just hit him a few times. Weird English, but alright. Well, we're sticking with it. Rolling with it. That guy's dead now. Did I miss anybody? No, just spiky balls still flying about, and then there's ponitas down there. They might easily kill me. Can they run up though? It doesn't seem like it, so I could just kind of exploit that, I guess. Huh. Right, really gotta focus on destroying everything that I run into now, just because that way we might get some additional health. Alright, that sucks major ass. I don't know if I can do this. I apparently can. Oh my god, okay. I apparently can. That easily could have led to my death. Right, oh fuck, I forgot about the skeletons and their ability to throw bones. So close to death, that is going to kill me. Shit. What the heck was that? A white freaking slain by a worgen florgen? That is not a word. That is not a word. Okay, anyway. Let's now spend all the money that we earned and maybe only do that after selecting some cool stuff though. Wait, what is this? Spell Quantum Translocator. B drops and teleports to your shadow. I have no idea what you mean. I really don't know what you mean, but I guess that is probably then the most useful one, right? I mean, the dwarf is pretty nice as well, but low stats. Can land devastating critical strikes though. But yeah, the whole like nearsighted thing pisses me off, so Sir Grey's totally what we're rolling with. Anyway, so I did say we want to up the attack, right? That is totally what I said. So we're doing that. And doing that solely. I picked up a rune, I think, but maybe that is not too useful right now. Huh. Lich. What the heck is a lich? I don't know. I don't know. How am I okay, health and that. And now I still have 1,000. And we're just gonna use that for the it's so hard to decide every single time I'm sitting here and not really knowing what I should invest my time and money in. But alright. Health is what I picked there. Is it already time to end the episode? Probably yes, but I'm not doing it. I'm going to run in there again and try to find... Oh, what is that? I don't know. I can't buy it, so I guess I don't really need to look at it too much. Anyway, what I was going to say is I'm going to lock down the castle, run in there again, try to find the boss. If we die, so be it. But it's going to be good to find out how much damage we now do to these single minor skulls that the boss then would spawn. So let's now go to the forest immediately and try to hunt the boss room down. No idea what that's gonna be. Let's maybe take a look at the map real quick. So we're probably gonna go up. That is basically the only option that we have. Alright. So we're going up, and we're looking for the boss room. That is everything that we're working on right now. I am a shinobi, and I'm doing the worst thing you can do while being a shinobi, which is taking damage, because damage is exactly what he can't deal with. In case you already forgot, the shinobi... Is it even the shinobi that I picked? Yeah, it totally is. Alright. Got confused there for a second. But the shinobi has very little health, does inflict a lot of damage though. So I need to be especially careful. Very good that we picked up health there. Big fan of it. Right, so of course we have a very much reduced gold gain. That is totally okay. I don't want to deal with that. I did say we're going to hunt down the boss room, so hunting down the boss room is totally what we're doing now. Nothing else, just try to keep that health up. I don't know what this does. I think I've used one of these before though. I think it just teleports you to like a random location, is that what it is? Everything is so messed up right now though. I'm not a big fan of any of these rooms. Alright, now we are in Skeleton Central. A second time, it seems. But alright, maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna do a better job this time around. I can't even drop. I can't drop down, you guys. Alright, so we have the Quantum Translocator. I now dropped a shadow, so I guess I could theoretically just teleport myself back, but this is just so effed up. I'm so going to die. It's all not worth it. Alright. Well, I might as well destroy these vines just to see whether there's something contained within. Well, MP is really not useful. This guy I'm just gonna have to kill real quick. And then I guess I could maybe theoretically time it well enough so I can just slip through the crack right here. Pretty good. Gold is always appreciated. Kind of sucks that we're getting so little out of it though. Oh my god, that was so close. Alright. Still looking for the boss room. It's not like we're really gonna have a chance at defeating the guy with what we got currently. Just looking at the health, not doing too hot. But alright, I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna be able to do all of this fairly efficiently. There's a skeleton there. I'm really liking the shinobi when it comes to when it comes to damage. That is like the crazy best damage output that I've ever seen from any character. But I really dislike the HP, and since I'm always taking so much damage, like no matter where I go, I take a lot of damage. Barbarian is probably still going to be, or have to be, my favorite at the very least. Okay. Oh no, he can jump! I didn't know he can jump. What an asshole! By warg. That is not a word either. Anyway, Guys, I want to thank you very much for watching the, I guess, continuation of Rogue Legacy. It has indeed been a while, but hopefully everybody enjoyed this episode. I will certainly record more and upload more and share more of my experience with the game, and hopefully very soon we are going to run into Alexander again, challenge him a second time, and then also take the fucker down. Guys, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.